Hi, sweet friends, and welcome to a Vlogmas day 3. As previous, we're going to start with advent calendars. Having a lot of fun with these. This is our Temu advent calendar, day 3. Oh, what do we get? Oh, okay, so it's not just Stitch. There's Tigger. How cute is that? I was scared the whole thing was going to be Stitch, but it's not. And I shared with y'all in my last video that I was going to be putting all of these in here. Have to be very careful because of Nova. She puts things in her mouth that she should not have. So we have to be very careful with her. Nova is my grand fur baby. Next up is our big one. It's our storybook collection. And we find a day 3. Let's see what we got. Oh, Donald Duck's gift. It says, Donald Duck knows what Christmas is all about. Getting presents. He can't wait to find out what his friends have bought him. But when he follows some clues, he is surprised to discover what the meaning of Christmas truly is. So this would be a good one. I think in Vlogmas Day 1, I told y'all these are really good. If you go to the Disney parks, you can do pixie dust. You can hand out little gifts to the kids. Or I don't ever hand anything directly to a kid. I hand it to their parent. The parent can then decide if they want the kid to have whatever it is. I would never put myself in that position that I would just give a kid something. Let's go through their parent. And so this would be a good boy one, more geared towards like unisex. So a lot of the books, or the ones that we got last year, were Disney Princess. This year's has some more gender neutral, I guess, geared more towards boys. With the Incredibles, you could do that, boys. The Pixar movies, but look how cute. It's just precious. This would be a good one to hand out to a little boy. So glad to get that. And I think this was like, was this one $6.99 or $7.99? You get 25 books. So this makes these hardly anything. A little, a good price for pixie dust. And then I always make like a little sign. I was like, faith, love, and a little pixie dust from Catherine. You know, I usually will include like my social media information. Just a little thing, just so they know it's pixie dust. Let me get my Nightmare Before, almost choked, Nightmare Before Christmas. Let's see what we got. So far, we've got the Pumpkin King, we've got Zero, and for day number 3, we have Sally. So that's fun. Get Sally put on here. There we go. All right, now let's head over to the YouTube room, and I have a Marshall's haul to share with y'all. Some things. Let's head over there and I'll share with you what I got. So I did a little math on the cost of the advent calendars if we were going to use them for pixie dust, which we are. There are, that one that I'm opening up this year was $7.99. If you divide that by 24, because there's 24 days leading up to Christmas, if you divide it out, 34 cents each. That is such a good buy. price for pixie dust. So last year, after Christmas was over, Ollie still had advent calendars. And we had used my advent calendars to use for pixie dust when we went on our Very Merry Christmas cruise last year. So while I was still on that thought, I purchased an extra one. This was from last year. I opened up the same one with y'all last year, but we had already give away the books that were in that one. Actually, we didn't give those away during our Very Merry Christmas cruise. We just gave those away when we were there in October for the Not So Scary Halloween party. I did the little pixie dust stickers, they're little cards. We just tape them on the books. I divided them up with my niece. She gave out half. I gave out half. So anyway, so this is what I will do when we go. We're leaving here in just short order. It's not too far away, really. But anyway, so 24 of these little books, and I'll make the little cards and get them all set, and we'll be handing these out while we're there for Christmas. So that, just wanted to share that with you. If you are a Disney adult and you enjoy giving out pixie dust, those little books are awesome. Okay, Marshall's haul, y'all. This is several trips to Marshall's. I don't want y'all to think I just bought all this in one day. It's different stores. It's all the things. The first thing I got on Black Friday, I have lots of perfumes, body mists, lotions, all the things. And my daughter actually had this in the car and she was going to get it, and then she changed her mind. And so I ended up getting it. And what it is a 3-tier beauty tray. It was $19.99. I just picked this one up on Black Friday. Actually, not that it was a Black Friday deal or anything of that sort, but I think this will work out perfectly on my dresser. I have two 3-tiered trays, very similar, same style, but they're not the same style, but the acrylic and gold, but they're spinners, and I think this one will be as good too. So got that, $19.99. I didn't share my shirt with y'all. This one is really cute. It has different characters on it. There's Daisy and Pluto. Anyway, this one is a Disney shirt. The 2 shirts that I wore Vlogmas Day 1 and Vlogmas Day 2, those are from the company called Cakeworthy, but this is from the Disney store online. Last year, I don't know if they still have them or not. So let's hop right in. Let me share what else I got. So Christmas is always a special time. Of course, it's very special to all of us. We get to spend time with our family and our friends. Christmas is extra kind of special to us because our youngest daughter does not live local. She lives quite a ways away. And it has been since the summertime that we saw her. Sometimes we only get to see her once a year. It could be a long time in between visits with her, but she's going to be home for about 2 weeks. And so we like to do family things during that time. And so one of the things that my oldest daughter wanted us to do is to have a movie night, matching pajamas, just something fun. And so our theme is going to be Scooby-Doo, and it's just fabulous. So this is what we got. We all got Scooby-Doo bottoms, and we'll probably all wear like a black shirt with them. This one is super cute. So it's the buffalo check. This one is probably my granddaughter's. So there's that one. Let's see. This one is my youngest daughter's. This one is my favorite. The gray Scooby. So cute. Her and her dad have matching pajamas. This was the one that I actually picked out because I really loved it, but we had trouble finding all the sizes for everyone. And so I ended up switching so that we could have the right sizes for them. Okay, so there's theirs. And then I ended up with the green ones, which is fine. They're cute too. Yeah, these are mine. So cute. I love it. Fun little print. And then my oldest daughter, she already had some from last year. Of course, they were the same as these. The ones that she had last year, they still had in the mix. And so I can't remember what color hers are, but they're not here. We actually got these at the Katie Mills Mall Marshalls. They were $12.99 each. So that is fun. We're gonna pick a movie. We got gingerbread houses we're gonna build. Just lots of fun things. So those are our matching pajamas. And then next are some fragrances that I picked out. Me and my daughter both have just been on this perfume, layering, all the things. And it's like all the rage. If you are on like TikTok, like perfume talk or whatever it is, everybody is just gushing over all the perfumes. It is just gone overboard. Not really. I love it. So anyway, we're always on the hunt for new fragrances, things that we can mix and match and layer and all the things. So that's what I have next for you. So the first one is something that we picked up on Black Friday. Ellis Brooklyn. This is Marshmallows. It's a hair and body fragrance mist. $16.99. We found this in Pearland at the Marshalls there. And here it's the bottle. It is a glass bottle. Smells amazing. I have the notes. Top notes are marshmallows, lemon, peach. Middle notes, caramel accord, vanilla, and benzoin. So if it's an accord, that means it is several caramels perfectly, like harmoniously blended together to make a special fragrance, a special caramel, if I understand it correctly. So it's not just a caramel, like a single layer caramel. It's several caramels perfectly blended by a perfumist or whatever you want to call it. So that's that. All right. And then the base notes are milky musk, amber woods, and Indonesian patchouli. Smells amazing. Next up is this one. This one is the Sugar Society's Cream Caramel. It was on clearance for $12. Another great one. It's caramel and sea salt. Middle notes are condensed milk, custard, and vanilla. Base note is caramel and tonka bean. Smells amazing. Found another one of them by the Sugar Societies. This one is a Dubai chocolate. I love the macaron or macaron. I don't know. Just super fun. This one was $14.99. Dubai chocolate is coffee, pistachio, praline, and hazelnut. Middle notes are chocolate, vanilla, and cardamom. The base notes are caramel, amberwood, and tonka bean. Next up are two by Urban Outfitters. We also, these I might have got at Katie Mills Mall. They were $14.99 each. This one is La Bubble Pop. Smells, it's just a fun one. All right, it's bergamot, cotton candy, and bubble gum. Middle notes are a bubblegum accord, lily of the valley, fruity berry, and candied florals. Base note is whipped cream, vanilla, caramel, and soft musk. And then last but not least is Cherie Cerise, something like that. It was also $14.99. It is cherry, raspberry leaves, peony petals. The heart notes are peony and jasmine, and the base note are cashmere, musk, and vanilla. They all smell so good. So we're going to head back to my bedroom, and I'm going to organize using my new shelf. I may take y'all along and include a couple of clips from that to share with y'all. So let's go get that done. This is my setup right now. Of course, there's all my lights and my collection that I have on here so far. Quite a few different ones. And then this one is a lot of my Disney collection. And then some randos down here on the bottom. So what I want to do is I want to move him out. And that's where I want to put that new organizing tray at. Here are my new Bath & Body Works collection that I've just purchased. I shared this on Vlogmas Day 1. Some new lotions, Vlogmas Day 1. My Urban Outfitters collection. Some nice lotions from the Dollar Tree. They are like body butters. They're really good and they're scented, so I can use those for layering. I have some Sand and Fog oils. Those are really nice. Of course, I just shared these with y'all. Here's the tray. In case I didn't say, it was $19.99. And then I have some Ocha brand perfumes that are really nice that I want to incorporate. And the bottles that I just shared with y'all today, I've already taken the prices off. The dresser top all wiped down. And here's what it would look like, y'all. I won't move the picture today. I want to make sure that this setup is going to work for me before I start moving things around. And so this is what it's going to be. Let me get started loading it up. Got it fixed up with what I have right now. I have things in the YouTube room that I haven't shared with y'all yet that'll be part of this. Some nice perfumes that I've gotten. So let me just share with you. So this is much the same. My Disney collection. So Disney Villains, Disney Princess, and then just bubblegum, cotton candy. Here are some of my vanillas. Great for layering. This one, my top shelf is all my Brandy New ones. Brandy News. Here, mostly roses. I did put this one. This one is a really nice one. Urban Outfitters. It has some rose in it, some rose notes. So I put it here just so it wouldn't get lost in the mix. So this shelf is mostly rose. This one is sensuous cashmere rose, and this one is just caramel vanilla. Down here on the bottom are just some older ones that I've had forever. Sweater Weather, love that. And then down here, some mostly Victoria's Secret, I believe. Peach. Don't sleep on these little creams. If you're into layering, these Spothicary from Dollar Tree, they're really nice. This one is peach and cream. Great for a base layer. Here are my Ocha perfumes. And then this one is chocolates. This line here is cherries. I have some of my Sol de Janeiros back there. My brand new marshmallows. So we're going to live with this and see how it goes. I hope you have enjoyed a Vlogmas Day 3. Y'all, I am just having so much fun sharing these smaller little videos with y'all. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. Become part of my friends here on YouTube. And I will see each of you in my next video. Bye, guys.